I keep DCing. As far as I know, my internet connection doesn't have any issues, so is it just Twitch having a bad day? Yeah, I'm getting 20 minutes of stream out at a time, and then it's just DCing. Weird. Well, I am live again. We'll keep going, I suppose. And I guess we'll have another disconnection in 20 minutes' time. Yeah, so that split path there, the path on the left requires you to have the purple gem, which we don't yet have. Oh god, I nearly died there. And as you might imagine, there are boxes down that purple gem path, hence why I said that we can't actually get the box gem on this particular run through the level. Except you can, and speedrunners do, because the area that you come out from doing the purple gem path is to the left of here. But again, I'm mostly going to try and play this intended route. Which unfortunately for this level does involve some backtracking. Looks like this level follows the same pattern as the previous one, down, up, down. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. I don't remember whether or not you need to charge to get all those hovering boxes off here, or whether you just need to hold down the jump button. That's sufficient. You clearly need to charge. Okay. Good to know. There we go. So here's where you get the dragons that go up and then down rather than... Oh fucking hell, I missed a box. And we're done. And now for boss number 2, Dingodile.
Right, now you've gone and done it. Them crystals are mine. Break out the butter. I'm gonna make toast.
So again, we'll do this intended route, but you can, I believe, do glitch high jumps to get over these barriers to reach him early. So we do the circle of the arena to that, and then he... Oh, I messed that up on me massively. He fires a flamethrower shot directly at you. If you're moving when he does that, he tracks ahead of you, so really what you want to do is be moving, wait for him to do the animation where he's clearly locked in, where he stops pacing, and then just turn around. Which you can pretty much use to just pin him in one spot, and then once he's cleared enough space for you, you run up, hit him, go back out to the perimeter, then you transition to the next phase. Each phase he just does more with this, but this time he just does 2 rotations of it. And the third phase, his circular shot, is just, he does 2 shots per round, but he still only does 1 rotation. If anything, that's actually easier than the second phase. And we're done.
You thrashed me, mate. No worries, but you'll soon be up against much worse.
If I remember right, they do actually give his back like a springy box. Yeah, there you go. So you can jump on him as well as the turtle. Turtle? What the hell am I talking about? Turtle. Penguin. Penguins are not turtles. This is known. Right, new power up. Double jump. To jump twice as high, press X button to jump, then press X again at the top of the jump. So effectively it just has the crouch jump that you can do from the air. Not revolutionary, and the downside of it is the second jump robs you a lot of your horizontal momentum. Like that. Dynamite. I think we can't get the box gem on this one. We need the yellow gem to be able to get the box gem.
Well, haven't we gotten far for a pair of fuzzy marsupials? I am Dr. Nefarious Troopy, master of time and creator of the very time twister machine you see before you. Uka Uka and Dr. Cortex have sent me to end this little charade, so you won't be leaving my area with the crystals. I swear it.
I kind of regret that I wasn't streaming when I played through Crash 4 now. Admittedly, my final opinion on Crash 4 was mixed. I was very happy that Crash came back, and I think it was a much better rendition of Crash than we had seen for quite some time before that point. But also, it had some issues. For one thing, going for full completion was just a nightmare, and it's something that I will probably never try to do, which is a shame because pretty much every time I play through the original trilogy, be it the PS1 versions or the Insane trilogy, I do always go for full completion because I think, well, Quite frankly, playing these games just for the 90% completion, obviously if you do it as a speedrun you can add some challenge to it, but personally I think 80% of these games is a bit too trivial for my liking. And then the other aspect of it is that I don't know, most of the levels in Crash 4 felt too long. Not in the sense of they had... The level design was good overall, but it felt like every level in Crash 4 felt like it could have been 2 or 3 levels in Classic Crash. To the point where I'd almost rather they just effectively split those levels up, because that also would have made the requirements for getting 100% completion a lot more bearable, because so much of what makes that horrible is the fact that it needs you to, like, effectively to get full completion you need the perfect run medals, which are you clear all the objectives while also not taking a death at any point during your attempt. And with how long the levels are and how fucking mean-spirited some of the things that the levels ask you to do are, it's just tedious. It's not enjoyable to do. This is like the one place where it justifies the area of effect on the slam. It's having it so you can break that from either side rather than just falling straight to the floor. Yeah, Crash 4 overall is a game that I'm glad came out, but I don't know, it feels like they could do with another, like Toys for Bob could do with another iteration on that formula to kind of perfect it. They were clearly on something good between balancing being true to Classic Crash and modernising the formula enough for newcomers. Oh, I didn't realise that wasn't possible on that side. Yeah, they were clearly doing a decent job of the balancing act. I just think that it needs a few more tweaks just to get it to be something that really sells, you know, that really works well. But with the way Activision are going, it doesn't seem like they'll be getting another bite of that cherry, because it seems like Activision are just a Call of Duty house now. Call of Duty and whatever Blizzard are doing. Which, based on the news reports, what Blizzard are doing are sexual harassment and game delays, but... Right, the second underwater level, and the level that holds the red gem. Oh, every time I see a celebrity trending on Twitter, it fucking terrifies me. I think the Twitter algorithm's just busted, because a lot of the time when I see stuff like, oh, a celebrity's trending, I'm thinking, oh god, have they died? I then look, and there's not even actually anything that they're trending, any reason they're trending. I think it's just decided, there's a few people who do the thing, let's just put that on the trending list. You can cut the corner on this and get through a lot quicker, which you kind of want to do during the time trials. So this variant of the underwater level is a lot more mean-spirited thanks to those, I don't know what you call them, vortex generator hazards, I guess. They're particularly annoying in the time trials because obviously they're effectively a timed hazard. They come on off alternately. Also, it's a lot less, if I remember right, in Insane Trilogy, it's a lot less clear when their hitboxes are active, because in PS1 version, there's a very clear on state and off state. In Reignited, there's not so much. So recall this structure later. This is relevant. Some TNT and a box that's hollowed out and no way to detonate it from this side. Quite diligent clearing out hazards in this section of the level, because spoilers, we're going to have to backtrack through this. Not too bad if we don't break all those nitros. I've already got the crystal. So you'll notice that we just hit that box. That is what re-enables that hollow crate we saw previously. Now we need to go back down here. We've already defeated the eel, that's good. And we can touch this TNT crate. That detonates the whole stack, and we can get into this area of the level. Which is presented as being optional, but in reality... oh, for God's sake. In reality, I mean, it is optional if all you want is the crystal to get to the boss fight. But given that they put boxes down here as well as the red gem, in reality there's not that much optionality to it. Okay. That was my fault, I hesitated going past the pufferfish. Also, the nitro detonation box is in this section, so a lot of the boxes are missing as well if you don't come this way. Always loop back on that one because there is a box that doesn't explode. And that's how we get our 2 gems. I'm coming up on 18 minutes for the streaming session. The previous 2 both disconnected me after 20, so let's see what happens now. Whether we get disconnected in the next minute or so. We can get the purple gem on this, can't we? Yes.
So, you pesky little rats aren't going to back off, eh? Just you continue to gather crystals and see what I do.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure the purple gem on this is on a death route. I want to say that Crash 3 never has never have boxes on death routes, unlike Crash 2. Oh, this climb absolutely sucks on the time trial because it's all cycle based. All the platforms you're dealing with on the way up there, and it's just you happen to start the time trial at the wrong point, and you just kind of disadvantaged from the start. Oh, you motherfucker. I'm an idiot. Fine, it's not cost me anything. As I say, deaths in bonus stages don't count against exiting the death route, and they don't cost you lives. And we didn't lose any masks, so that was a freebie. That was another thing about Crash 4. Most of the bonus stages in the classic Crash games are pretty straightforward. They're meant to be just like nice little platforming challenges. Whereas you get the odd one or two puzzle bonus stage, but most of them are pretty kind to the player. In Crash 4, every single bonus stage is a puzzle bonus stage, and by the end of the game, there are several that I literally didn't solve. I just got so frustrated with them, I was like, sod it, I can't be bothered to do this. I mean, Crash 4 is very mean-spirited about where it hides some of its boxes, even in the main levels as well. I can't remember whether this bonus stage is one that returns you back to the level, or whether it takes you to a level exit. If it takes you to a level exit, we'll suicide our way back out again. Okay, that's one that actually gives you an alternate level exit, which we don't want. We want to go back to the level and try and get the gem as well, the box gem. Save ourselves a trip. Oh. There we go. For God's sake. Just got a Windows notification there. I thought I got disconnected from Twitch again. But nope, it's this Windows saying, "Hey, gaming services got an update." I'm like, I don't entirely know what gaming services is. Is that the stuff that comes up when you press Windows G? Windows G? I guess. The stuff that's like pseudo Xbox Live, except the only real reason to use it is for Game Pass, I guess. Well, you need to be logged into Xbox Live for matchmaking on Master Chief Collection, I guess, but... There we go, got everything. How long have we been streaming overall? Just shy of an hour 10. And we're already more than halfway through the third walkthrough. Yeah, I think we can get this whole game done. At least get to the first ending within maybe just over 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours. This level was a roadblock for me for a while. I really struggled with this level as a kid. Because there's not actually that much margin for error on this one, in terms of actually managing to get to first place. I'll try and get all the boxes in the same run as well, but for all these race levels, I'll try and get the boxes. But if I manage to get the gem without getting all the boxes, then we're not going to bother coming back immediately to get the box gem. We'll just loop around on it later in the game. So we've missed the box gem because I didn't get that box. Oh, that guy sucks. That happens to me a lot of times when I play this level. Oh, fuck off. Right, no, I'm in 4th place. God, I thought that was 2nd. Okay. I've got some distance to make up on. Come on, get out of the way. This is part of the problem. They can just get in your path quite readily. Fucking hell. Come on. Why do I get the feeling I'm close to the end? Yeah. Wow, I did terribly. I know this level's tougher than the previous race level. I didn't know that I was going to get as bad as 3rd. Let's try again. The fact that you can get through those banisters without losing much speed if you cut down the middle of them is something that I feel like never quite worked right in Insane Trilogy as well. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Don't bug me. Another lost attempt at the box jam. Quite often you'll miss one of that stack of 4 as well as you come down. That can often cost you a jam attempt. Getting through this S-bend sucks. Even when you're not boosting. Get out of the way, dude! I don't know whether these cars' number plates are legible in this version of the game, but in the reignited version they say, well, it's 98-17, I think? It's the year that Crash 3 originally released, so 1998, and then the year that the Insane Trilogy released. Get out of the way. Right. 2nd place, but that's the end, so... Oh. And the thing is, I do think this might be the hardest of the race level to get first place in. Like there's... Are there 2 more or 1 more mandatory race levels? I think there's only 1 more mandatory race level after this. Yeah, 1 more mandatory race level and 1 optional. Here's the box jam. Fucking hell. I'm never quite sure how scripted their paths are, because I assume it is. I would have assumed they're entirely scripted, except they can deviate slightly if they come into contact with you. But they must have some limited AI functionality to deal with getting off path or off timing. Like they're not just on fixed functionality, you know? Through there. Oh, that could have been good if I'd carried that speed forward. I managed to jump under that guy. So we'll take it. Come on, sharp right. Sharper right. Okay. No. It's off, dude. Oh, we'll take it. I don't know why it was so close, but we'll take it. We'll just come back for the jam another time. And the final medieval level.
Well, you've crashed a few parties before, but I never expected you to make it this far. If you don't turn back, I will inflict 1,000 years of suffering on you and the entire universe!
So you got these giant enemies to deal with in this level. You can defeat them by jumping on their heads, which knocks them over. Oh. Like so. Obviously they're just swinging continuously, so you can just hit you. But really, those giants and the fact that it's now raining are kind of the only variations in this level versus the earlier medieval levels. Oh, that detonated the whole stack. Okay, I was going to make an attempt to get that one up, but whatever. Having the full box count is more important, so as long as we've got that, that's fine. Come on. Oh, fuck. Well, that at least demonstrates what I was talking about if you don't get those boxes quick enough, they just turn into steel boxes. At which point you can't collect them and you're just screwed. Okay, so that one in isolation is close enough to the stack to destroy the stack. But the stack is not close enough to the one in isolation. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. There we go. Crashfall loves doing the box with an explosive box on top trick a lot. Personally for me, I don't find the mechanics of the game really lend themselves to it. Like in 3, it's quite easy to just sneak a box out from under another one. In Crash 4, I found I never got a hang of the inputs they wanted for you to be able to do that. I think I've already said my piece when I was playing Crash 2 as well about how bouncy the nitros are and reignited. And they genuinely make certain sections of the games so difficult and random look-based challenges. Because you're trying to time a jump over a nitro box and it just bounces into you and detonates you. I think the Insane Trilogy is a perfectly fine way to play these games, and I'd probably recommend it to anyone who doesn't want to deal with the jank of what a PS1 game is in 2021. But there are some serious drawbacks to playing it that way. I think Crash 1 is probably a net improvement in Insane, just because it's less actively hateful of the player. Because Vanilla Crash 1 is just mean-spirited, whereas Insane Trilogy is a bit spiteful. Spiteful in different ways, let's say. By forcing you to have to complete the bonus stages to get the box gems. That's quite cool. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Just completely failed to actually get my sense of perspective right. Oh, caught my foot. Ah! Why am I doing terribly in this one section of the level? Maybe my body's telling me that I'm getting tired and I should stop playing video games tonight. I don't know though, I would really like to get the entirety of the first ending done in the session, if possible. Because boss aside, that's Warp Room 3 done. I know one of the levels in Warp Room 4 is fucking trivial.
You little vermin are way too stupid to understand what you're getting yourselves into. This time you've done it.
So this entire boss is a pattern recognition boss. There's not an awful lot to it.
Now you're on my time, you little skunk. Give me the crystals.
So it's always the balls, then the beams. And he walks the platforms, and then gets tired, and he runs towards it, and then he switches sides. And the second phase, there's two balls. The first one goes high, low, the second one goes high. And then more beams. Those tuning forks off to the side, I believe, have hitboxes, so you can actually use them to kind of go to him early. And that's just phase 2. There we go, low. Sorry, yeah, low, high, low. And more beams. From the left, from the right. From the front, from the left, from the left. Move the platforms. And we're done. Death Tornado Spin. Spin longer and faster or to glide while in the air, press the square button repeatedly. Yeah, it just extends how long you can spin for, rather than just being a fix. You press the button, you spin, that's it.
You insolent, insignificant morons! By defeating entropy, you have placed us all in grave risk! Crash, Coco, you must realize that this time twister machine is very delicate. Without Dr. Entropy's constant care and control, who knows what it will do?
Okay, on to warp room number 4. So I think this is the first warp room we want to out of order. Yeah, because the second gem in there requires the blue gem, which is retrieved from here. So we'll do this one first, so we can get the blue gem. The blue gem, if I remember right, is on a death route, so if we take a death before we reach it, we are going to need to restart. So this is an Egyptian level, but it's a gimmick Egyptian level. You have these pools of water that repeatedly fill and unfill. That's the glide move, by the way. Despite the underwater levels earlier in the game, Crash cannot exist in this water. He drowns in it. So you need to find places like this that are elevated to stand on if you're in the watery sections when they're present. Oh, for God's sake. That was pathetic. Alright. Yeah, you meant to not hit that first. Oh, fuck. My head bonked the thing so I didn't get as much height as I intended to. It's fine, I can correct my own mistake and not actually hit that switch box first this time. Oh, for bum's sake. Ah. That's more like it. There we go. Now I still need to make sure I don't die before I hit the death route. you're speedrunning, you get very good at being able to make precision jumps between the boxes. Because the boxes float, you can use them as single-use platforms to get across.